this is the Epson ET-7700, and I've had it for quite a few years, and I've done quite a few videos on it. I've done the unboxing, I've shown you how to print onto a CD, I've even shown you how to change the maintenance box on it. And it is a very good printer, and it does save me quite a bit of money on ink because it has an EcoTank on it, which I really like. One downside, and that is smearing. I've had issues with smearing, and I know there's quite a few people out there have the same problem. You know, you print a photo out, especially on something like this, so on a 4x6 or 1500 by 10. I'll print some, and it's making noises. I'll print something out like this, and I'll get smears of ink, get like big dollops of ink on the side, on the print. It's having a funny 5 minutes. It's caused me no end of issues. I tried everything, cleaning it and all sorts, and it was still smearing. And I think what started it doing it was I was using third-party paper. This is Epson's paper, by the way. I was using third-party paper, and I spoke to Epson, and I said I was having trouble getting it to feed, and they were saying the thickness of the paper was too thick for the printer. And I said, well, it says it does up to 300 grammage or something, or 300 G or whatever. And they said, yeah, but they're not all measured the same. So that was my biggest issue. So I stopped using third-party paper, and I went out and bought a load of Epson paper, and yeah, that was right. It had no issues feeding this paper. I think this is about 240 Gs or grams or whatever you want to call it, and I will stick a link in the video description to show you where you can buy it from, and make sure you can get the right paper, or the same one as what I'm using at the moment. And you can buy this in A4 size as well. So yeah, so this is what it should come out like. See, nice and clear, no markings whatsoever. Yes, yeah, I printed these out the other day. We're getting there, don't worry, we'll get there. Lovely and clear. Beautiful pictures, yeah? Can't see nothing wrong with them. So the way I fixed it is I contacted Epson and I said, look, I've got this issue. Bearing in mind it's run out of warranty, by the way. So it's out of warranty, so I couldn't use it on the warranty. So if you've got a warranty, listen to me, listen to what I'm about to tell you, because if it's still in warranty, it's going to save you quite a bit of money. So contacted Epson, sent off all the reference numbers, you know, my registration and all that, gave them all my details, and showed them some pictures. I uploaded pictures, and after about 2 weeks, we were going backwards and forwards, and I was getting fed up because I was speaking to, you know, more than one person at the same time. I think, who am I speaking to? Can't I just deal with one person? And it was going backwards and forwards. In the end, I got a bit of annoyed with him. I said, look, I've gave you everything you need. I've shown you photos. I've done all the tests that you want me to do, because they will ask you to try this and try that. It's only purely to save you money if you've run out of warranty before you have to send it off. So you need to listen to them, try out all these different methods they will come up with. And you know, I tried all them, it didn't work for me, and I had to prove, or not prove, I had to tell them exactly what paper I was using, which was their own, so they couldn't use that as an excuse for what was happening. And also explain to them, I have quite a few people on my YouTube channel who are also having the same issue. And they went, yeah, well, we're not getting a lot of complaints. I said, well, I'm telling you I am. So after a while, we finally got it nailed down that it's got to go back. And they said, well, what we'll do, we charge £118, so it's not cheap. But then the printer's not cheap neither. There's no way I was going to throw this away and just give up on it and just go out and buy another one, because that might end up the same. So I said, £118, yes. What does that include? And they said, there would be a couple of options. We will try and repair it. If we can't repair it, we will give you some sort of option for a exchange. I went, okay, fair enough. I need it fixed. So they said we'll take up to 15 days when they come and collect it for them to repair it. I think it took 8 or 9 days. It didn't take too long, so I was quite impressed with that. And they fixed it. And I'm going to show you, well, I've already shown you. I've shown you these. These were printed by me afterwards. But I am going to show you some of the paper that they printed out, or some of the photos they printed out. And I was quite impressed actually. I thought, nah, that didn't come out of my printer, did it? So this is the first one. Guardians of the Galaxy. So that is the first one, and I thought that looked absolutely stunning. And I looked around for smears of ink, couldn't see nothing. I thought, brilliant, yeah, done it. This is another one. These are all the ones that they printed out themselves, not me. Again, brilliant. And this one here, no markings whatsoever. And this one here. So I'm going to explain to you in a minute what they told me, because they never sent me any details on how they fixed it and what was wrong with it. So I phoned them back up, and then they'd done some just plain black, white print and green print, you know, just to make sure everything's coming out right. So I thought, well, what was wrong with it? I had to look inside, looked like it'd been cleaned up. So I looked inside there and I thought, well, that looks nice and clean. And I thought, yeah, nice and clean in there. So I phoned them up, got their phone number. I think I got it off an email they sent me or something, or maybe even their website, I can't remember. So I phoned them up, I said, hello, I said, you fixed my printer? She goes, yeah. I said, brilliant, nothing wrong with it, I'm not complaining or anything, but I just need to understand what was wrong with it. I said, you know, I tried cleaning it and I done a print head out and everything was clear. And let me get the engineer's notes, she said. So she went and got the notes, come back and she said, right, this is what they found. Some of your heads were blocked. I said, but I've done a print head check and it was all coming out nice and clear. Yeah, but they do a more in-depth. So they have special equipment that will go in deeper and find out exactly what's wrong with it. So it had some of the, like I said, some of the jets were blocked, had some dried ink on the heads as well, so that to clean all that off. There's some dried ink on some of the components, so that to clean all that off. So basically what it was doing, as it was printing, it was either leaking ink onto the paper by being scraped off of part of the printer and picking up more ink. So I think what happened is, when I started using third-party paper and it got jammed up a few times, it must have left some sort of residue of ink somewhere on the system, because I've had a look and it does look like they've really cleaned it up, and it's really nice and clean inside there now. I've got nothing on my fingers, nice and clean. So yeah, I mean that is because that's the pad. You're going to get a bit of ink off the pad. But yeah, it looks really clean and it has cured it. Like I said, I am really impressed with the quality of paper now, and I will not be buying third-party paper unless I can get it the same thickness as this. It says it can do up to 300 grams or whatever that is, or grammage or whatever that is, and that's on a weight. I believe that's how it works, or thickness of paper, or a combination of both. And I'll tell you what, I will find out exactly what grammage the paper is right now. So this is the paper that I'm actually using right now, and that is a 10 by 15 or 4 by 6. It says it's £68, 255 GM2, or G squared M2, I think that's how you pronounce it, isn't it? I don't know. And that is the paper I'm using. It comes in a pack of 2. Like I said, I will stick a link in the video description. I've been buying this from Amazon, and yeah, it's about the same price wherever you buy it. But Amazon seems to be about the right price at the moment, so I've been buying it from them. But it's up to you where you want to buy it. But yeah, that is the only way I could get it fixed. So like I said, if you've got a warranty, if it's still under warranty, contact Epson and do it now. Get it resolved. They will ask you to do a paper clean where you run plain paper through. You do like a photocopy of just a plain white paper, and you run that several times, and that will hopefully pull out any dried ink that's in there. But if it doesn't, which it didn't for me, and you try all the other things, you will have to do, like I said, a print head check and all that. and if you still can't resolve it, you will have to let Epson come and collect it, take it away for you, and do a thorough clean. They have equipment that we don't have to clean it. They know how to strip it down. I don't know how to strip it down. I've no idea. I'd love to learn how to strip it down. So if Epson want to invite me around one day and show me how to do it, it'd be brilliant. But I've got a feeling they use machinery as well to do it, which, like I said, we don't have. Obviously, they've been trained what to do, and thumbs up, they've done a really good job. So I'm really pleased with Epson. You know, it cost me £118. It shouldn't have cost me that, but I wasn't aware, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that don't know that if you use third-party paper, it will not be the same weight or measured the same way as maybe Epson, Sony, or whoever make the paper. They all seem to have a slightly different way of measuring it, or weight, or its weight and that. So I will be sticking with Epson because this is an Epson printer, and I am not paying out a lot of money for a printer only to send it off every now and again to have it repaired or cleaned and come back spotless. So yeah, thank you Epson. You are the man, the myth, the legends. Very pleased. You know, obviously I didn't want to pay out that kind of money, but they've done the job. It was either that or buy another printer, and I didn't want to buy another printer. It's a brilliant printer. This is my best ever printer for printing quality. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at them colours. You know, just look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. And you know, I'm just amazed at the quality. Look, turn. Gorgeous. I mean, this one. I mean, that's going to go in a frame, that baby. I'm really pleased with that. Anyway, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumbs down, and please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.